I should have made a left turn at Albuquerque. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. I should have turned left at Albuquerque.
Hi, this is John Hartwright. It's time for our Boomerang holiday update. Remember I said I wasn't sure if they were going to go crazy in March? They did. Two of them have already passed, but this upcoming weekend, you're going to want to try to watch if you have Boomerang. So it turns out on March 10th for the Oscars, they decided to do an hour-long special. So they put together a bunch, kind of odd ones, but anyway, they did A Star Is Born, which is the second of the Freeling Bugs and Daffy trio of This Is a Life, A Star Is Born, and Showbiz Bugs. This is the one where Daffy wants to be a star, so he keeps being the stuntman for Bugs, and he does all the bad stuff, and he keeps getting blown up. Then Box Office Money, which is in the Boomerang rotation. It's from 1990, kind of Bugs' first return to the theaters. Slick Hair, which we'll be doing, actually, I think in a couple weeks on the new episode. It's on Platinum Collection Volume 3, and it's the one where Bugs is asked for dinner by Bogey and McCall. So that's a good one. Duck Amuck, they ran in the correct place, because that's a Hollywood thing if there ever was one. Hollywood Capers from 1936. The funny thing is, online they say, oh, Porky's has a cameo in here. Porky's only in the intro as like the pictures. They have the 4 pictures of the new characters that they introduced, and I haven't got a hat in, but Porky's not in the actual short itself. And then, of course, Cara Blanca, which, like I said, I love. It's in the Boomerang rotation. Just excellent. Really needs to be on Blu-ray, other than on the Casablanca one. Then on St. Patrick's Day, it took me a while to figure out what was going on. And I think I finally figured out. Remember I told you they had the 13th tunes. They've been adding them back in. Well, it looks on St. Patrick's Day, they added the final one back in. Cat's Paw with Sylvester and Sylvester Jr. as they go hunting after the little bird. And the little bird is not Tweety. It's definitely much more dangerous than that. Then they did 3 St. Patrick's Day ones, but started with a very odd one, What's Opera Doc. What does What's Opera Doc have to do with St. Patrick's Day? I have no idea. Then they followed that with The Hair Grows in Manhattan, which we'll also be doing next episode because of Bugs singing Daughter of Rosie O'Grady. And then Wearing of the Grin, of course. Cartoon leprechauns. Have to have it. Then for the rest of the hour, they did... Boomerang has created their own alphabet. It's like certain letters don't follow the same ones. So basically they just run things kind of in the same area, but they just run them in any order they want. Like, for example, and they also decided that the article A is actually a letter in a title. So they ran A Pest in the House, A Fractured Leghorn, A Kitty's Kitty, A Piece of Tweety Pie, A Wild Hare. Why do they do that? I don't know. So anyway, so for Easter, they will be running basically an hour and a half of Bugs Bunny cartoons. They'll be running an hour and a half in the afternoon and an hour at night. They don't have all the cartoons listed on the sites that I'm looking at. They will be running Compressed Hair for one, and then for the hour, the separate hour, they'll be doing at least Ballot Box Bunny and Wet Hair. Ballot Box Bunny was added due to President's Day, and Compressed Hair was one of the tunes that was in that missing show that I mentioned last episode. But then the biggie. April Fool's Day. From 5 p.m. until midnight. 7 hours of Looney Tunes. Almost all of them haven't been run in a long time. So I'm just going to rattle them off in a hurry. And we'll get them through it. So they start with Duck Amuck, which they just ran recently. But Acrobatty Bunny hasn't been on in a while. Baseball Bugs hasn't been on in a while. Baby Bottleneck. Birds Anonymous, which we'll be doing probably in May. Bugs Bunny Gets the Boyd. Beep Beep. Hollywood Capers, they just did. Hook, Line, and Stinker. Hoppy Days. Lighthouse Mouse. Rabbit Fire. My son will be watching this. It's on at 6:50. We have been wondering for a while. The regular rotation has 2 of the 3 in the trilogy. Now they're going to be playing the third, so we're going to be eating dinner. It's like the TV's going to be on, definitely. Rhapsody Rabbit, The Iceman Ducketh, Rabbits and Crusoe, What's Up Doc, Zoomin' Board, Duck Dodgers in the Return of the 24th and a Half Century. Haven't played that in a while. Hairway to the Stars, Lickety Splat, we just did that one. Putty Tat Trouble, Roman Legion Hair, Santa Claus, The Ducksters, which was a really violent one. Surprise that hasn't been shown much? Not really. Hairbrain Hypnotist, Old Gray Hair, we just did. Unruly Hair, we just did. Rabbit Trouble, we just did. Waikiki Rabbit, Along Came Daffy, Chariots of Fur. Let me adjust this a little bit. It's down the bottom of the screen. Let me scroll it. Hang on. So Chariots of Fur, which is in 1994. Chuck with Rotor and a Coyote. Long-Haired Hare, Napoleon Bunny Part, Stars Board again. Rabbit's Feet with Bugs and Wily. The Hare is Human with Bugs and Wily. Hare with Hurry with Bugs and Wily. Why don't they run Operation Rabbit? Ugh. Canary Row, From Hare to Air. Little Red Riding Rabbit, Rabbit Rampage, and Rabbit Transit, which is in the regular rotation. So enjoy the daylights out of this. Who knows? Some of these may be added to the rotation. Some of them won't. We'll just have to see as the time goes on. So that's our update for this month. I'll leave the numbers aside for later again. But the latest episode with Collector's Choice Volume 3 doing very well. So thank you, everyone. See you next time.
I knew I should have made a left turn at Albuquerque. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. I should have turned left at Albuquerque.